Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have an unboxing. I'd say special, but I don't know, you can see the box here. Let's get into this thing. Well, maybe somebody already did, but I'm gonna get into it now. All right, today I'm opening a box that's already been opened, thanks to really bad delivery by FedEx. This is from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, so I'm not even gonna show the front of it. This box was crushed when it came in. I had to open it to see if everything was crushed inside. The bag was already ripped, and then, lo and behold, the box was crushed too. So I bought this with the idea that I would buy it and maybe resell it just so I get a chance to review it. But this already devalues it. So I called them up. I'm going to be sending this back. I'm not even probably do a review on this. So this will be just an unboxing and impressions, and we'll see what goes on there. So first of all, I did get a Smoky Mountain Knife Works little special, I guess, sharpener or something like that. I'll probably have to send this one back, but if I don't, this will go toward a giveaway, but we're going to look at this. I'm just not real happy when boxes come in crushed like this, right? That's just really frustrating. Is this a sharpener or a butterfly? Looks like a butterfly knife, actually. Huh. 1,000. Okay. Interesting. All right, so it's a sharpener. We'll probably be sending this one back with the knife, I'm sure, but interesting. Interesting to say the least. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We'll put that off to the side. So here's the box. You can tell it was crushed all over, so that really doesn't help the resale value. So then we get the box in here. And we've got, what do we have here? We have a sticker, and we have the little paperwork and silica packet, so there you go. And their typical super uber small little Ziploc pouch. I don't get that, but there we go. So as you can tell, this is made in Mexico, 50% polyester, so that's nice. This is a Deka. It was a special Deka run by Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I was kind of excited to check it out. Of course, steel clip, which I'm never excited about. I would probably have to order a Lynch Northwest clip. We are we're off-center, so not surprising. A little bit of blade play, so we might have to see if we can tighten it up. This is supposed to be a Tanto. The picture made this look like it was a flat grind all the way across, but look at that goofy tip. Hold on, you guys see this? Look at that goofy, stupid tip. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. Hogue, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Why do you have to have, with your Tanto, reverse Tanto, why do you have to have some stupid compound grind like that? That is just absolutely ridiculous. Now, some of you guys are going to love that. You're going to think it's cool, unusual. To me, it's absolutely not functional. This is the part that I need to be able to go into my box, my other stuff. I don't need a fatter tip than the rest of the knife to be able to get into my boxes, to my cases of water, my Amazon boxes, and what have you. And I really was hoping that I would be able to make this into one of these wonderful, original Goat little mods or whatever. But man, I think this is G10. I'm thinking it's G10. Yeah. Okay, we got a little steel there. Got 3 standoffs. We got the clip. It is a steel clip. It's not quite recessed. A little bit, somewhat. It's an Elishewitz design, CPM Magnacut. And I don't know, maybe this is what Elishewitz does. He loves to have compound grinds. I don't do compound grinds. The only one that I do is like a hollow grind on a Tanto. I can deal with that because it kind of has some symmetry there that gets together. Like, here's my tactile knife. Look at that. I mean, it's not a full flat grind, but it is usable, right? It's a usable grind. And I don't get this. I'm so frustrated I forgot to zoom out, so I'll probably mess this video up. This is a very frustrating video for me. I really was so excited about this. I figured, okay, I'll get to check this out. The box comes in completely crushed. The inside box comes in completely crushed. And I figured, okay, well, then I can probably resell this, but when the box is already crushed like that, people aren't going to want to pay full top dollar for a resale of a knife. So I'm like, that's great. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking 10, 15 bucks off my resale value now. Now, I wasn't going to get close to what I paid for it, but at least I'd get a chance to review it, maybe check it out, what have you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we could put some I don't know, original goat scales on there because those are always awesome. But now as it is, I'm just not too excited. I mean, it's a Deka. It's off-centered, but it's a Deka. But this compound grind really irks me. Really irks me. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I mean, this is like the weirdest compound grind I've yet to see. You usually go thinner, more functional. Why would you make it a fat tip? What's the point of a fat tip? I don't get it. What's the point of a fat tip? And if you're trying to say, well, it's more structurally sound, blah, blah, blah. You just created a weak point right there where it would break off. I mean, it's not a functional design. The physics and the engineering behind this, someone was sleeping. And someone just said, this looks cool. And then someone who went through to implement it were like, yeah, we can make it work, but you know, no one tested this. No one has to have tested this. I mean, I look at all the stress points on this knife. I look at the stress point on the blade. This is not going to work. Is this a hollow grind? Makes me think maybe this might be a hollow grind. I mean, the one shining point, maybe it's a hollow grind. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Is it a hollow grind? I'm thinking it might be a hollow grind. I don't know. If it is, it's ever so slight. I can't tell. It might be a hollow grind. Oh, it's about the only redeeming factor. But seriously, why? Why would you have a fat tip like that? I absolutely despise that. You want to do something? I mean, this is like, I can't even review this and like it. It bothers me that much. This knife already has strikes against it. I mean, FedEx screwed up the delivery. They just did. FedEx is terrible. Everyone's terrible right now. USPS, UPS, FedEx, no one knows how to deliver on time anymore. It's like we became a third world country and we no longer know how to deliver anything within reasonable time. I shipped something to, somebody bought something from me next day air. And I went there and I said, hey, this is supposed to be next day. When will it get there? I said, 1 to 3 days. I'm like, wait a second, that's priority. Well, priority is 3 to 6 days. I'm like, but wait, that's ground. No, ground is like 7 to 21 days. Well, I'm like, that's international. Well, international is probably 7 days. Like, what? What happened? What happened? What's going on in the USA? It's like we decided to go third world communist country with our mail. Anyways, is somebody like, are we getting the government looking through every mail? Are we having like the communist state? Are they checking every, I don't know. I'm going off on a rant here. I'm sorry. But this, is the Cerakote messed up? Well, let's look at the blade, the edge. Oh, the edge is weird too. Weird, is funky. It's got a curved angle right there. That's not good. All right, we got a flat there. Okay, this one is even across. This one gets really thin back here, so it's got a wonky edge. The tip here, it's pretty even on this side, and then this side is just really off. Ooh, there's a second edge right there too. That's a bad grind. Wow, if you could mess up a knife, I don't know. This is a stellar mess up. I mean, this was a special exclusive for Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I feel really bad because I love Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I think they're great people. I really do. But this is really disappointing for them to have an exclusive like this and to be at this quality. That's just terrible. For FedEx to do such a crappy job in delivery, and for Hogue to do this type of knife. It might be centered now. I think the issue is that it moves. It moves wherever it wants to. It was a little to the right, then went a little to the left, and now it looks like it might be somewhat near the middle. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll stay there. We'll see. It definitely has some lock bar stock lock stick. Typically that wears out, but this one's getting stickier as we're going, so that's never a good sign. Yeah, it was less sticky when I first got it. It's getting stickier. So now I'm getting a little concerned. Okay, no blade plate. That's good. It is a lock bar, so I mean it's decently snappy. Not bad. It's a thumb stud only. Do we have middle finger reverse flick? Let's see. I kind of can do middle finger reverse flick. Can I do it left-handed? Yeah, I can. So we got a little bonus going on there. Captive pivot. Okay, nice. T8s. T8s. Those might be T8s too. This sure feels like FRN. I think it's supposed to be G10, but it sure feels like FRN. It looks like G10. It appears to be G10, but it feels like FRN. Maybe it's because it's a weird color I would never get. This green is not a nice color. Why? Why do you got to do this to the tip? Okay, chamfered nicely. Get a thumbs up. Clip, it's okay. It's got that little duck bill. It's okay. At least there's a little clearance in there. It's not super clear, so okay. Pretty thick G10 FRN, whatever it is. Not too, it doesn't bow too much. It's crossbar, so you do have the Omega springs in there, obviously. I do like the thumb studs. There's enough there for us to work. I don't feel like, it's not like the 940, the Osborne 940, which I love that knife, but man, those thumb studs are the worst in the world. They're so tight to the scale. They are not big, meaty finger friendly. It's kind of like, it's like the Rockwall, the thumb stud Rockwall. I love the thumb stud Rockwall. I think it's a beautiful knife, but it doesn't work with my hand. When they came out with the V2 flipper, so excited, and it's great. I did talk to Mike, and I believe, Michael, I believe there is going to be coming out at some point. I can't guarantee this, and you know, things can always change, but there is some discussion and thoughts about coming out with a larger thumb stud one. I hope there's more room. And if Tactile Knife happens, someone from Tactile Knife happens to watch my video, I hope you make a little more room for meaty thumbs. Don't put them so tight for these like itty bitty little pokey skinny, you know, twig fingers. Be friendly with the big meaty fingers. Like I made this one work. It's really great when I used my file, my diamond file, and I made this a little more grippy because it was really smooth and my finger kept slipping off, and I was gonna get rid of this knife. And then because it's grippy now, it works really well. And then I put skiffs in there. Of course, the skiffs made this thing just, I mean, you look at this, buttery. So I think this is phosphor bronze. I don't think this is caged ceramic bearings. They're pretty thick phosphor bronze, matter of fact. I'd always measure those to see if I could do 1 millimeter caged bearings. That would be interesting because these are pretty thick. I'm not going to take it apart because I'm going to return this. Yeah, we're not taking this apart. We're not doing anything. Action's not bad out of the box. I will say that. And this is definitely crisper than the Misto that I had. I had a Misto. It was really nice, beautiful knife. But that crossbar lock was so soft and weak. It was disappointing. It was disappointing after a while. Still a great knife, fantastic knife. Probably the best Hogue I've ever owned from them. But this, yeah, it's getting stickier. That's not a good sign. I don't know if I got a bad one. Or it got damaged because it got crushed. I don't know. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I don't see any physical damage on there. The box and everything else was crushed, but yeah. You can hear it. Listen. Here. Hear that? Yeah, let's get close. It's sticky. Oh, yeah, it's got a little sticky. I mean, let's see if we pretend not to put any pressure whatsoever. Just roll it there. Yeah, there's no stick. But who's going to do that? Everyone's going to just want to flick it. And it sticks. All right, that's the knife. I am disappointed. Disappointed with FedEx. I'm disappointed. The box was kind of weak. I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, they wrapped it well. This crushed the box, so I got to return that. So I won't have any idea about the sharpener. But this box, I mean, you know how it is. When you try to resell something, someone who might genuinely be interested, some of you guys are going to care less about the box. You're going to throw it out. You don't care. I get it. I get it. But you're also the ones looking for a great deal in a knife, and so you're going to want. I paid $175 or whatever for this. You're going to want to give me like. You're going to want to offer me like $100 or some ridiculous amount, right? You're going to try to lowball me. And I'm going to tell you, no, right? And that's not going to work. And so it's a lot of billboarding, by the way, on there. Hogue Deca USA, that's a lot of billboarding on here. It could be a little more minimalistic. Is this a recurve? Hold on a second here. Please tell me it's not recurve. No, it's just the way it's sharpened. It was sharpened with a slight bow. That is disappointing too. Oh man. Come on, Hogue. You can do better than this. I've seen some good stuff from you guys. Come on, man. Come on, Hogue. I want to believe in you. I want to support you. You're USA. I love your stuff, man. I really want to support you. Don't do Smoky Mountain Knife Works wrong like this. Do them good. Matter of fact, I'll tell you one thing I have over here. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I traded for this because I didn't think they were going to do another Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive. This is the Benchmade M4. This thing has been a great knife. I figured, I wasn't sure if they were going to come out with this again, but sure enough, they did. They dropped it like a year ago or less than a year ago, and they were reselling the M4. Now, it comes with similar color scales, but I did the Rockscale Design custom scales on this thing, and this is just a really fantastic crossbar lock. No stick. Notice that. No stick whatsoever. Beautiful. That's what I expect out of here. This is, and it's not, and it's getting stickier. It's getting stickier. That's not good. It's really disappointing. And I don't know if it's because of the Cerakote or what have you. And then we have, what the heck? Wait, what the heck? Hold on. What do we got going on in there? Did they like put a massive glob of glue or something in there? What's going on in there? What in the frig is going on? There's not on that side. I'm not taking it apart to look, but I got so many concerns right now with Hogue. This might be it for me for Hogue. I kid you not. This might be it. I might not buy another Hogue. This is really, I mean, okay, I didn't even point this out. Look at the laser etch whatever. You got to look at this. Do you see how it's not consistent? Dark, light, dark, like it's been rubbed off. And I don't know if that's the oil. I'll wipe it off. I'll give them benefit of the doubt. Let's wipe it off. Let's give it a benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's the oil. I don't know. Maybe the knife is crazy dirty. Got shipped dirty and disgusting, even though it's Magnacut. We don't need an oil and knife when it's Magnacut. You know that, right? Okay. Yeah, it's more consistent. All right. So I'm looking for trouble. That's what the problem is. I'm in a grumpy mood. I'm in a grumpy mood with these guys right now. I got to be fair with you guys. These guys have made me grumpy. These guys have made me really grumpy. I like this. I like the clip point, the Clanto. I would call this a Clanto. This is a clip point Tanto. Could be a fi Clanto, like a fin. Not a high fin, but like a, what do we call this? Harpoon. A har Clanto. A harpoon clip point Tanto. A har Clanto. We're going to call that. It had the potential, but then it did this. I don't think I've ever seen that, and I hope to God I never see it again. At least on a knife that I might want. I can tell you right now, I see no purpose in this. You guys, explain this to me. Explain to me what's the point of that. Somebody explain to me. I can tell you all the physics and the engineering behind the stress points and what this is creating and how this causes stress points and how, honestly, this is absolutely set up to snap right there. It's absolutely set up to snap there, and I can give you the many possibilities of why that would happen. There is no structure there to help that, and I see the milling going on with the lines, which could easily be a point in where it could snap. Yeah, this is. Yeah, so one of you engineers, if you can explain this to me, explain to me how that cannot be a stress point with everything that I know about metallurgy and metal fatigue and malleability and even heat treating and annealing of the steel. Tell me how that's not a stress point and a potential, when someone's cutting, if you're cutting in through something thick, that's not going to snap off. This, you know how you have a thin tip and it can snap off? This right there is set up for that. Because what happens is if you're cutting through and you pull back and you're stuck and then you turn as you're pulling back, right there, you now got the leverage to make that turn, to make that, you got a point, a pivot point, you got more pressure. It's just set up to really torque that little stress point. Because as you pull back, if you're into something thick, you pull back and then the stress is pulling. And instead of, if you don't go perfectly out like you went perfectly in, you start to turn, that right there's a stress point. All the physics are telling you that it's going to be higher pressure here than here, which means that as you push this, as you push this, and then you're pushing this, it's gonna cause more force to go this way while this is stabilized, which means now the point is gonna be right there. I don't, without getting the vectors, force, and fatigue and all of the stuff, getting all super detailed. I mean, I wasn't an engineering major. I had to take my courses in physics and that. I'd have to look it all up. So some of you engineers, you tell me how it's not. Tell me how are they going to compensate for that? This up here is not compensating, I can tell you that, because it's literally maybe 1 millimeter where it's kind of a straight across, but even then with the swedge, it's totally undermined that. Yeah, never mind that it's ugly, okay? Never mind that I think this is ugly. You may think it's, hey, we can agree to disagree. If you think it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, go for it, man. Go for it, get it. Get the knife. I'm just highly disappointed, highly disappointed. If I'm the only one that's disappointed, these will sell out. If not, these will be on sale at some point. Really good, great price, I'm sure. Yeah, I got nothing here. I mean, you know, just because I'm not going to review it, I'll go ahead and weigh it. We'll go ahead and go through the whole thing because I'm not going to review this, okay, guys? I'm just not. I'm going to give you, I'll weigh it so you know how much it weighs. Just kind of give you the feel for it. All right, I'm going to guess 2.9 ounces. I don't know, 2.5 ounces. So not super heavy. There you go. Benefit if you want a super light knife, right? All right, what's the length on this guy? Tip to back, 7.5, just under 7.5 inches. Handle area, 3 3/4. I got large hands with big meaty fingers. Right there, you could sort of choke up. It's not the easiest, but you can get in there. Not the easiest, right? Cutting length is 3 1/4. I mean, from the tip to the scale is 3 1/4, a little under, and 3 1/8 cutting length. So there you go. All right, let's see the blade stock thickness. Just because we're not going to review this thing. We're not keeping this. We're returning it. I'm getting my money back. 97 thousandths of an inch. 97 thousandths. So pretty thin blade stock. It'll definitely be a slicer. All right, just I know I'm beating a dead horse here. Okay, so forgive me, guys. Just forgive me. But 95 thousandths of an inch, and then we get down here. Yeah, 72 thousandths of an inch. So 20% thicker there. I don't know why you would 20%. You can get into the physics now about that, but just, I don't know, guys. I hate doing reviews like this. I hate doing reviews like this, but I am just so mad at FedEx, disappointed, and then I opened the box before, I was just gonna return it, but I opened the box and I saw this. The picture on Smoky Mountain Knife Works does not show this at all. It doesn't talk about a dual grind. They don't mention this is a dual grind. This is a dual ground blade, just like their reverse Tanto, which I absolutely hate. And if you ever go look, I mean, some people may love it, but I hate their dual grind reverse Tanto. It is the butt ugliest blade shape I've ever seen. If you took away the dual grind, that would be a looker, be a nice knife. But that dual grind, every time I pick it up, I just go, why? Why? It is so, and I'm sure somebody thought, well, this is exactly what I need for that kind of cut right there. That one time I'm going to be cutting like that, because every other, fine, whatever. Congrats. You got a knife for you. Maybe for the 10 of you. 10 of you out there who do that one special kind of cut, congrats. You got your special knife. And all the rest of us buy it because, hey, it's a reverse Tanto, it looks good. But I guarantee you, I'm sure I'm going to have probably as many who will say, I love that thing. It's the best blade shape ever. It's perfect. It does this and this for me. Great. We'll agree to disagree. Enjoy. Buy what you love and love what you buy, right? I am totally cool with that. I don't love this. I'm not buying this, okay? But I guarantee you, I may be wrong. I may be humbled here, but I may be wrong. But there will be at least as many people, if not more, who will say, yeah, I like the look of the blade shape, but man, that dual grind is stupid. I don't like to do it. I don't know about you. I don't like it. This I don't like either. This is even more stupid than that super thin there and the super thick out there. Could you just not let it go being a little thicker? Honestly, could you not let it go being a little thicker? You have to keep that on there.
Was there somebody like, they're going to get mad at me and fire me if they don't do that? Well, you know what? They're going to fire you because you're going to be out of a job because none of your knives are going to sell. Okay? At least I'm not going to buy them. Yeah, prove me wrong. I may be wrong. I may be the only person who hates this, and you may laugh at me, and that's fine. This is not what I love, and I'm not buying it. I'm returning this thing. I'm returning because of what FedEx did. I'm returning it because even if I try to keep it and do reviews and dog on it some more in a full review and dog on it some more in other things, that box already devalued it. And I'm not going to lose that money when I try to resell it because FedEx screwed up, right? I'm going to let Smoky Mountain Knife Works know I want my money back. I'm not going to pay to ship it back because the whole box got damaged. And if they do that, I'm going to keep this, and we're going to have a lot of discussions about Smoky Mountain Knife Works customer service. I'm sure they'll take care of me. They never have not taken care of me. They're usually really good people. So I say that because I know they're great people. There may be others who might not be, but these guys are always good. And I'm pretty 99% sure they'll take care of me. But Hogue, why? FedEx, why? Seriously, I gotta stop. I'm gonna get into. I'm in rage mode right now. All right, if you found this content interesting, helpful, entertaining, I'm not gonna say it's fun because it was not fun at all for me. Not in the slightest. Maybe it was fun for you to watch. Not in the slightest. This was something. It was not something I want to do again. All right, so I'm pretty much done with Hogue. I'm not ever going to build out a Hogue with the original goat scales. I always wanted to do that. I'm done. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. They're going to have to convince me to do it otherwise. I'm not paying for another knife. I'll just say that much. So there we go. All right, if you found this content fun, interesting, entertaining, whatever, helpful, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. I promise you, not all my reviews are unboxing. This is an unboxing, it's not a review. But they're not all this negative and frustrating. I'm just really frustrated at this. Just giving you my honest opinion. It's raw and it's honest. Yeah, so if you found that fun, if you've subscribed, maybe consider, if you've liked the video, maybe consider subscribing, because subscribing and liking the videos, it does help out the channel, allows me to produce more content, do more videos, right? So thank you. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button down below. You can be notified of upcoming videos like this and other videos. And a big thank you to my channel members. You encourage me, and your generous support allows me to do a lot of things sooner than I ever thought. We can do giveaways, which weekly banger giveaways I'm grateful for. And can check out stuff and just cover a lot of little expenses. So I appreciate you for that. A small way for me to say thank you, I do two things for the channel members. Basically, new channel member, I want to send you a channel sticker and a thank you note. Email me your name and address if that's you. And also, you're eligible for the members monthly giveaway. Usually it's a little nicer than a budget banger. So if any of that sounds interesting, there is a link for that down below in the description. I'd love to have you. Have 3 different tiers. Don't be a member if you don't want to. Don't spend your money. I don't want anybody to ever feel obligated to do that. But if you do, thank you. If you found this content, if you found this I can't even talk. My brain is so, I'm totally distracted by this knife and my experience here. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, a great week, better than mine.